What's going on, guys? My name's Zach. Welcome back to another walk around video with Dean Team Golf Carts. Today we're going over a pre-owned 2021 Club Cart Onward 6. So this cart is lifted. It's a 6-seater. The first thing you notice about this, right, is this awesome brush guard right here. This is really heavy duty, bolted to the frame. That thing's not going anywhere. Okay, so you got your LED headlights here and here. Then moving down a little bit, you got 23-inch wheels and tires with 14-inch rims. Your key, so you flip this on. You give it a second. Now your gas gauge is going to be right here. Okay, so you see that little red mark, and then your hour meter is going to be underneath that. Okay. The other awesome thing about this is you got 2 USB ports right there. You got your hazards here. You got golf ball holders all through here, so you got 6 golf balls you can hold, and you got 2 cup holders on each side, 2 here and then 2 over there. Also integrated with tee holders in case you do want to take this golf cart golfing. Okay. The other thing you'll notice is you got big storage underneath here. So you got a huge side on that part over there. You can throw whatever you want to in there, purses, bags, coolers, anything like that. Then over here you got a little bit of a smaller one. Still works out really well, and it's got a nice covering in there to keep that from getting really dirty. It's easy to clean. Okay, next thing when you get to this seat, right, these are upgraded premium seats from Club Cart. These are really, really nice and squishy. They're not going to get super hot because of how the padding is laid out in here. So as you notice, you got seat belts in the front. You got 2 here. Okay. Then when you go underneath the seat, you got storage. This is a great feature for this cart. Because let's say you want to take this to the lake or something like that. You have a lake property. You can throw your towels, coolers, drinks, anything you want to throw in here, you can throw in here, and this is going to keep it out of the weather. Phones, whatever you want to throw in there, it's capable to hold that because that's a big compartment for a golf cart. Okay. Moving back a little bit, right here, as you get to the back seat, you got 2 grab handles here, one here and one here. You got 2 cup holders for your people in the back seat when they want to have a nice refreshing drink. The other thing you'll notice right here is you have 4 tee holders. Again, if you want to take this golf cart golfing and you have 4 people, boom, they have their own tees back here. Okay. Moving underneath this is where you get to your engine, your gas compartment, everything like that. So your gas tank's going to be here. And then the motor on this. So you have a 429cc Kohler overhead valve gas engine. 14 horsepower engine in here, which is crazy for a golf cart. That's immense power. You don't see that very often in these golf carts, especially gas ones. But since this cart is so big, it needs that, and you got power for days. Okay. Put this seat down. Again, you got 2 seat belts here. So you got 1 here, 1 there. There's your buckles. Again, same seat, squishy, nice padded, really soft. Okay, let's move back a little bit farther here. Now you're on the 3rd row. So you got 2 cup holders here. These are swivel cup holders. So let's say your people in the back want to get in easy. You just swing these out. Those come out like that. And then you have your back seat here, or they can swing it this way for easy access to their drinks. Okay. Again, same seats, nice squishy padded seats. You have your seat belts here, 2 on each side, and then there's your buckles. And this seat does fold down. So let's say you have 4 people and you just want to fold this seat down. You can fold that seat down, locks in place like that, slides in these little holes. And then you got a compartment right here. Really nice and easy. And this will hold up to 250 pounds. Obviously don't put that all right here, but this big compartment back here will hold a big, nice sized cooler when you're going to the lake or doing whatever you need to do. Okay. You slide that up. Move down a little bit farther. You got a lockable glove compartment back here, or lockable trunk. Okay. See, that folds up, and you got your key that goes in there, folds down. Now you have access to underneath the cart. This cart is not only lifted, not only has a patent pending suspension, which I'll talk about in a second. You got lighting underneath the cart, you got lighting here, and then you got lighting on both sides on the canopy. Okay. So the other thing that you notice around the canopy, it has a full enclosure all the way around the golf cart. Super cool feature. So if it's a little bit cold outside or it's raining, and you just want to be enclosed in what feels like a car at that point, boom, you roll those down, they zip up, and then there you go. You got your enclosure all good to go. The cart itself has a patent pending rear suspension on there. So the rear has a rear track bar, which basically what that means is it keeps the cart stable when you're taking fast turns, bumpy rides. The rear suspension's all one. And then the front is independent leaf suspensions, leaf spring suspensions, which in return makes it for a smoother ride. Each tire is going to move up and down independently as you hit those bumps. Not only to go along with the lighting or the enclosure, the lifted look, the patent pending suspension, you got sound system already integrated into the cart. How cool is that? So when you're driving along, you want to pump your favorite songs, Boom, you got 2 sound systems right there. Make it super easy to listen to all your favorite tunes. All right, guys, thanks for taking a ride with me in this 2021 Club Cart Onward 6. If you want to find out more about this cart, you can reach us at deanteamgolfcarts.com. You can give our store a call here at Maplewood at 314-647-2858, and then follow us on all social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.